Okay, this video is about a question about bareback and riding with the saddle. I talked about it in another video, but I will talk about it again. Which one is better, which one is more comfortable for the horse? In my opinion, it's a fact, not an opinion. Because you can prove it, you can see it for yourself. No one in their right mind will say that horses will love and like the saddle more than the bareback. It's impossible. Because think about it, their nature is running free, without a bit, without a saddle. People don't want to talk about the bit. Ride with the halter, ride with the halter, ride with the halter. But again, they want to ride with the saddle. Bareback is bad for the horse. Why? Because he cannot ride bareback. So in my opinion, a lot of people, more than 90% of people, when they cannot do something, they say bad things about it. Why? It's very simple. When it's not done by you, you cannot do it. You have to admit that you are wrong, or say bad things about it to make these things or use them as an excuse for not doing this thing. I cannot ride bareback as much as I ride with the saddle, or as good as I ride with the saddle. I have to admit that, or say it's bad for the horse, it's not good, it will hurt the horse, so people will think I have an excuse, I have a reason. I can, but I don't want to. Then prove it to me, then stop doing it. Because they say, I can do it, I will do it now, I will show you now. No, no, I'm not saying ride a calm horse without a saddle bareback and that's it. No, no. I'm saying totally control a horse by riding him bareback. Totally control a horse while starting him from the beginning and then until the end. From the moment he's in the paddock, in the stall, until you gallop him. Without a saddle, without the help from anyone. If you do that, then you are a true horseman who has the right to choose between the saddle and bareback. But more than 90% of the people who say bad things about bareback, they cannot do it. Either they cannot do it at all, or they can do it, but there's a big difference in their way of riding between the saddle and riding bareback. That's the first thing. The second thing is you can see it for yourself before riding the horse or judging people when they are riding. You can see it for yourself in the body. Bareback only has one problem. It does not happen with all horses, but with some horses. 30-40% of horses who are weak in their back. They have weak backs. Sometimes the middle of the back and the spine might get a little swelling. That's it. A little pain in the middle of the back that might have or give the horse a little swelling, and that's it. There is nothing else bad about riding bareback at all. If there is, show it to me. Impossible. Then you see the bad things in the saddle. More weight. In the middle, in the front, and in the back of the back, there is pain from the saddle. The stirrups, the girth. A lot of things in the saddle will hurt the horse against his nature. Tying him with the girth, with the belt on his body, is like the tiger jumping on his back. It's against his nature. That's why when I start or break horses in the past, I used to put the saddle on the back, he's bucking, then he will stop, then I will lead him, then I will ride. I ride without a saddle. But I put the saddle first because people told me that he must know the saddle before he knows you, so that he will not buck you. I believed them. But with time, I started to say, if he accepts me on his back, without bucking at all, then he will accept me on his back without the saddle. It's better. I tried it once and twice, it worked. Without even seeing the saddle, I can jump on his back and he will not buck. It's not true that he must buck with the saddle, then buck with you, then become calm. He will not buck even if you are riding him without a saddle, immediately. If you totally control him the right way or a good way. So, it's a fact, not an opinion. Riding horses without a saddle is more comfortable for the horse, more natural. There is no doubt about it. And it will force you to learn the natural balance. It will force you to ride in a good way. It will not just give you a chance to ride in a good way. It will force you. Because with the saddle, if you cannot ride in a good way, just hold the saddle. Hold the mane, put your pressure on the legs, on the stirrups, and that's it. Without the saddle, bareback, you will fall. Ride in a good way or fall. So you will have to develop your way of riding, which is better for true horsemen. So it's much better at everything, in my opinion, except one thing. And it's not an exception, because it happens in the saddle also, which is the pain in the middle of the back. Even with the saddle, especially if it's a heavy saddle or a stupid bad saddle, even in the middle there is pain. And there is swelling. So think about it. All the bad things in the bareback are just one. Not things thick. And it happens with the saddle. And with the saddle, you have so many other bad things. What are the good things in the bareback riding? More comfortable, more natural. It forces you to learn the natural way of balance. Forces you to ride in a good way. What are the good things about the saddle? A lot of things, but all of them are for you, not for the horse. It's more comfortable for you. It's cleaner for you. You will not fall. It's safer for you. It's a fact. Now, why some experts, some good riders say bad things about it? It's very simple. In my opinion, they are not saying an opinion. They are saying an opinion about a fact. So I don't care what they are saying because they are changing a fact. You cannot say your opinion about a fact. Say your opinion about my opinion. I say my opinion about your opinion. But don't say your opinion about a fact. That's a fact. Why do they say bad things about it? It's very simple. Because when they ride bareback, there is a big difference they don't want you to see. So their excuse for not riding bareback, it's not comfortable. It's bad for the horse. It's not healthy. So you will say, oh, they are nice. They are good people. They are one of the nice guys. So they have an excuse. It's that simple. Not just with the saddle, with a lot of things. People do that a lot of times with a lot of things through history. When something bad happens, they blame the horse. When something bad happens, they blame the tool instead of blaming themselves. My opinion, show me. Show me that the horse is more comfortable. I tried both, and I know for sure, there is no doubt about it. I tried with the saddle, English saddle, Western saddle, stirrups, no stirrups, I tried everything. I know for a fact that all horses, not just some, all horses with no exception, not even one horse, they talk in our language, not even one horse will say, please ride me with a saddle. He will say, okay, it's not bad, I will accept it, but he will not say, ride me with a saddle over riding me with bareback. He will never choose riding with the saddle over riding bareback. No way. So that's my opinion about this idea or this matter, this subject.